everyone. How are you? Happy Earth Day. It's so good to be here on this nice, shiny day. And you guys are from Pangbourne Elementary School, is that right? Pangbourne in the house. Give yourselves a hand. I want to welcome everybody here today to the City of Hagerstown's official celebration of Earth Day. It is so wonderful to be here with you all. I do want to recognize that we have many students participating today, not only from Pangbourne Elementary School. We also have some students here from the Barbara Ingram School for the Arts who will be sharing some of their work with us. And I'm sure they're going to be talking about their thoughts on the environment and our relationship with Earth. I would also want to give special recognition to Rodney Tissue, our city engineer, and Mr. Tom Stang from Waste Management. And he has brought another special guest with him today, and that is Cycler, the robot, the recycling robot. Did you hear that? She knows we're talking about her. Anyway, I would like to also thank the other city staff members who are joining us with here. We have our city administrator, Bruce Zimmerman, here today with us, and Karen Giffen, who puts on all of our community affairs, and Gayla, who also works with her, is here. Aaron Wolf, Donna Spickler, I see. Our city clerk is here. Junior Mason, who runs our parks. I also want to say that not only are we celebrating Earth Day here in Hagerstown, but this is the worldwide celebration of Earth Day. So we, along with many of our other fellow citizens, are going to be participating in this occasion today. You will be able to, students, ask Cycler, the robot, some questions. So if you have any questions about recycling or how you can help take care of the Earth, you can always ask Cycler, because the robot knows all the answers. At this time, I would like you to join with me in saying the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag, which is flying right up above us here. If you would mind standing up. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. At this time, we're going to have one of the students from Barbara Ingram sing the national anthem for us. So at this time, I would like to welcome Krista Hastings to the microphone. I guess we should stand up for our national anthem. Stay standing. Sorry about that.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we hailed were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you so much. I also, at this time, want to recognize Councilman Kristen Alshire, who has joined us back in the back there. Thank you, Mr. Alshire. At this time, I want to welcome some students from Barbara Ingram School for the Arts to share their thoughts with us. Who's first? Come on up. And what's your name?
My name is Emily Thompson.
Emily Thompson, everybody.
I'm going to be sharing a poem I wrote with you all today called Nature's Purity. I often wonder how the wind feels, floating above the seen world we inhabit. Is it jealous of the trees that shake in the presence of its unknown beauty? Does it envy the freedom of the birds that hitch a ride on its hot summer breeze? Or does it laugh at the confused faces of small children, searching the blue sky with its puffy white eyes for the slightest indication of wind? Does the wind scold autumn for mixing and entangling its brown, golden, and maroon leaves in the wind's drowsy embrace? The wind is an enigma, its actions unpredictable, its presence unidentifiable, its tenderness questionable. Yet the wind has a beauty we shall never understand. Perhaps we have much to learn from nature's creatures. Perhaps we ought to take the time to learn instead of destroying nature's purity.
Very nice, thank you. And who's next? Cameron, right? Cameron, what's your last name?
Rush.
Cameron Rush, everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. Grosh. Karen Grosh. Oh, Cameron. Cameron Grosh. Speak loudly into the microphone, please.
Okay. My poem is called Parting Clouds.
Sorry, I'm not. There we go. That works. Thank you. There.
Okay. My poem is called Parting Clouds. Why is it that we're here? Where is the morals that we built to protect? What I see is beauty. What I see is life. We, as humans, can see inferior, but if we look deep inside, we can all see the beauty that lives around us, the beauty of Earth. It's the finest of fine, with the sun filtering through the trees like fly nets, with a gentle breeze that settles as the sun sets. Yet deep inside every leaf, every Homo sapien, every living thing, lives a raging storm, with a peaceful island resting in the eye of it all. How every fire crackles viciously, all from a tiny spark. How every rainstorm runs out of rain. How every death leads to a life. This is a world filled with so much pain, so much anger, so much sadness. And yet, despite it all, there is a dream, filled with beauty, with love, and with happiness. And even more incredible, every dream is tied to a reality of these things. How every view, even in animals, is not inferior, it's beautiful. This is our thunderstorm, filled with sharp edges in our lives known as lightning, with happy and sad tears known as rain, and filled with parting clouds that eventually give way to the sunshine.
Very nice. Don't you guys love poetry? So I would like to read something not as poetic as they just read, but a proclamation from the City of Hagerstown celebrating Earth Week and Earth Day. Whereas Earth Week and Earth Day are global holidays that celebrate our planet's environment, as well as remind people to appreciate and preserve the environment. And whereas this year Earth Week is observed April 17th through 24th, 2013, and Earth Day is celebrated today, April 22nd. And whereas local communities can lead the way in taking steps to protect natural resources by promoting sustainable development, facilitating efficient land use and transportation, preserving the natural habitats, encouraging sustainable energy and water consumption, and reducing waste. And whereas the City of Hagerstown joins other communities in encouraging citizens to recognize the importance of protecting natural resources by hosting an Earth Week celebration here at University Plaza today, April 22nd. Now therefore, with the support of the City Council, I, David Geisberts, Mayor of the City of Hagerstown, do hereby recognize April 17th through the 24th, 2013 as Earth Week, and today, April 22nd, 2013 as Earth Day in Hagerstown, Maryland, and encourage all citizens to become involved in taking care of our planet's environment. And I would like to give this now to Mr. Klutz from the Pangborn Elementary School. I'd like to welcome him up to the stage. I want to thank him for bringing all of you here today. Would you like to say a few words on why you brought these children with here today?
I'd like to thank the city for inviting us, Karen. We're very appreciative. I think this is a very important thing to take care of the earth and to honor the earth. This is a message that our teachers at Pangborn deliver to our students. We recycle, we do a lot of things at our school to take care of the earth, and I think it's just a wonderful opportunity for them to come out on this beautiful day, such a beautiful location here downtown, to hear this message again, the wonderful message again from the Barbara Ingram students, and also from the mayor here and others, that taking care of our earth is important, and it's certainly important enough that we felt like this is a great thing to bring our kids down to see.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, we really only have one Earth. It's the one thing that we have in common, even though we have many, many differences, perhaps in our families and where we live and the different countries we live in and around the world. But the one thing we all have in common is sometimes been referred to as Spaceship Earth. We only have one Earth, and we have to take care of it. So it's up to you guys in the future to continue to take care of our environment so that your children and grandchildren can also have a healthy and safe place to live. So with that, we are going to talk a little bit about recycling. And at this point, I want to bring up Mr. Tom Stang from Waste Management. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Rodney Tissue, to come up and talk about the recycling program we have here in Hagerstown. Give it up for Mr. Tissue.
Good morning, everybody. Part of my job with the city is to encourage people to recycle. So I'm trying to put this in a way that we can all understand it. Does anybody here know how much an elephant weighs? Yes, ma'am. How much? I'm sorry? 200 pounds? They weigh more like 8,000 pounds, or 4 tons. Tons is a number that we use a lot in recycling and trash collection. So a ton, okay? An elephant weighs 4 tons. Every year in the city, all the residents throw away as trash 10,000 tons of trash. That's over 2,000 elephants of trash. Well, here's another way of thinking about it. This is how much trash we throw away in the city every year. If you see that fence, you see that fence, you see this building, you see that building. If we took all the trash that we threw away in just the city of Hagerstown every year, it would be stacked as high as that light pole, 15 feet or so. Each year in the city, we recycle. And you've seen these blue bins all over the city, I'm sure, where people are putting their glass and their paper and their aluminum. Each year, we recycle about 2,500 tons of trash, or I'm sorry, of glass, plastic, and aluminum. In that same area, the fence to the fence to the building would be about 3 feet high. So we're recycling about 3 feet of recyclable materials, but we're still throwing away as high as that light pole. And part of our job today at Earth Day is to help you guys go out and teach your parents and your aunts and your uncles about what can and can't be recycled. Because if we just recycled just our paper, that number of trash would come way down and the recycling would go way up. So Mr. Stang is from Waste Management. He does all the collection of the trash and recycling for us, and he's going to talk to you a little bit about what you can and can't recycle and some other things.
Good morning, gang. Hey, how many of you have these carts at your homes now? Yes? And how many of you take the recycling out from your kitchens and put it into your carts yourselves? Some of you are, some of you aren't. And who can tell me some of the things that you're able to recycle? Just holler it out. Go ahead, hon. Plastics, right? Go ahead. Paper, what kind of paper? Newspapers? Go ahead, in the black shirt, black sweater. Metal, yep. Go ahead, pal. Cardboard, so we can do paper, we can do cardboard. This is typically what you'll see coming out of your homes. We have newspapers. Milk jugs, plastics, right? All in your homes, yes? Yes? Tin cans from soup, glass. We talked about newspapers. Well, you can also recycle different types of fiber or paper products. This is a magazine that can be recycled. This is a cardboard that held peanut butter crackers, or cereal boxes that you can throw away your cereal boxes, or cake boxes that you might have. So that should be, you break it down, you make it small so that you can fit it into the recycling container. And we talked about plastic water bottles and soda cans. And somebody said metals. Metals can certainly be, this if we had to, could also be recycled as plastics, but you want to keep that close by in your house. So I encourage you all, and in a little while we'll have Cycler available to talk to you, to answer any questions that you might have about recycling, what you can and cannot recycle, and we'll just give you some education on the environment. And in a little while, Cycler over here, Cycler will start to work his way over here. We'll meet over by the steps, and you can ask some questions. And then we have some water bottles to give you out as little presents at the end of the day. So Waste Management, Mayor, we would like to thank you for the partnership that we have in servicing the city. It's our pleasure to be involved with you to enhance your recycling program so that we can work on saving our earth by diverting as much trash from going into the landfills so that we can take it to the recycling facilities, have it recycled back into more finished products. So we thank you for coming out today. Enjoy Earth Day.
Wow, that's pretty amazing what Mr. Rodney said about how much trash we throw away, isn't it? Up to the light pole in this whole courtyard. It just makes me think that when you throw something away, where is away, right? It just doesn't disappear. It has to go somewhere, which is why it's really so important to recycle, because it, like Mr. Stang said, it keeps all of that trash from just going to the landfill. And instead of just trash, it actually has some other kind of value, which is why we recycle it. And it can be made into some other product and used again instead of just being buried in a pit out west of town here or above the in a landfill somewhere. So at this time, I'm going to invite Krista back up before we have a chance for you to interact with Cycler the robot and have her sing a song called Little Wild Rose. Krista.
Once a boy of rosy spied in the hedgerow blooming, fresh and young the morning's pride, thinking not her charms to hide, all the air perfuming. Little wild rose red, in the hedgerow blooming. Said the boy, I'll gather thee in the hedgerow blooming. Said the rose, my thorns you'll see. Painful will the ending be of your rash presuming. Little wild rose red,
think Cycler liked that song. I want to thank everybody once again for being here. What a great group we have had from Pangbourne Elementary School. Give yourselves a hand again for being here. And also give it up for the Barbara Ingram students who came to share their talent with us here today. I want to thank Mr. Thorson. I know he's out there somewhere, the principal from Barbara Ingram School, for allowing his students to participate today. Give it up for Mr. Thorson. Thank you very much. One note that I would like to leave you on before we get to have fun with Cycler here is don't ever forget people, young people, old people. Individuals really do make a difference. So your efforts at recycling, or when you see a piece of trash on the ground and you pick it up and throw it away, it really does make a difference. So get out there and tell your friends and family and your neighbors that everybody can make a difference to help Earth, not only on Earth Day, but every day. Make Earth Day every day. Once again, thanks for being here, and we hope you stick around and get to interact with Cycler the robot. Thanks once again.